Sorry. Okay, so I'm Evita, and I'm from eazyBI. I work in the eazyBI marketing team, and today I want to tell you more about eazyBI. But before we start, I just want to know who you are, and just please raise the hand if you have heard about anything about eazyBI before. Yes, and maybe some of you are already using eazyBI. Oh, quite a few of you. So I hope you will find something useful for you today in this presentation, because it will be really a basic one. So it says how I will show you 3 simple ways how to use eazyBI, how to create powerful reports in eazyBI. But we will start with eazyBI basics. So. Okay, it works. So what is eazyBI? eazyBI is business intelligence app integrated with Jira and Confluence for creating reports, charts, and dashboards. So with eazyBI, basically, you can do a lot of things in terms of the reporting. And I will show you how to do it, but we will start with some basics. So we usually, you can analyze your reports using our drag and drop report builder, creating those dynamic pivot tables, to which ones you can add filters, so to adjust the reports and make them relevant for you. And yes, and you can also use some conditional formatting to highlight the values or some critical data points that you wish. So next one is visualizing your data. So because we all like to see the pictures, right? Not just read the text or look at the plain tables. So you can choose different chart types. We have bar charts, we have pie charts, we have line charts, timelines. We do have also radar charts. That is the recent introduction, not yet on the screen. Sorry for that, but yes, we do have radar charts introduced this spring. So, and after visualizing it comes the exploration. So the magic about eazyBI is that you can explore your data from the screen you see. So whether it's a table or whether it's a chart, you can just click on some let's say data point there, and whether drill into and see what kind of Jira issues are behind the specific data point. Or you can do the same also on the chart, or you can go to drill across like it's done in this example and look at your data point from another angle. So in this case, you would look at the issue types, what are behind the specific data point there. So, and the next comes sharing. We even have a saying in our team that sharing is caring, because you can create a report and look to that to your report alone, but there might be quite a lot of people who would also benefit from seeing your report, or with maybe some slight adjustments, use it for him or herself. So you can share the reports in different ways. So very obvious ones are eazyBI dashboards or Jira and Confluence, Jira dashboards or Confluence pages. Also, you can have your reports or dashboards sent to the email, like in a PDF format, to some higher management who doesn't want to go to the eazyBI or Jira and check the data and dashboards there. So you can send them over to the email, scheduled once per day or once per month, or as needed. You can also place those dashboards on wallboards in some office space or team corner, just to have the result in front of your team, or maybe for the management to have the actual results in front of management eyes. So you can adjust it and just do as you need. So I mentioned that eazyBI has integration with Jira and Confluence, but it's not just that. So we do have other Jira products, or I should call them now Jira apps, right? But on top of that, sorry for the mic, it's really disturbing me. But on top of that, you can also analyze other Jira third-party apps. Third-party apps that are those are quite like biggest ones and most popular ones, and the ones that our customers have asked to have the integration with, so that if you use those apps, you can also combine them and analyze in eazyBI. And apart of that, you also can add the external data sources and analyze some other data. For example, if you still have something in spreadsheets, you can join them together and get this data analyzed together. And also important thing which actually quite a few customers, quite a few people asked me today was about whether eazyBI is the same for cloud and data center. And our answer is yes. It's for the end user, the product looks and works the same. But the only difference that if on the cloud you would get all the updates and new releases instantly, then on the data center you would need to wait a bit until the latest news are introduced to the data center, because there will be some time which is needed to create a version release. So you would need to wait a bit and have it done later for you. But in general, the product works both on cloud and data center, and you can use all the functionalities on both platforms. So to summarize this first part, so there are 3 steps you need to take in order to analyze data in eazyBI. First is data import, because the data are imported in the database, and then all the magic happens behind the scenes for you, because we reorganize it, we make it, let's say, convenient for data analysis, and it's all happening behind the scenes, and you don't see it. So you just click which data and which project you want to have imported, and it happens. And then when you open your eazyBI, you can start creating the reports. This step we will talk a bit in a second. And the last one is the publishing reports that I already mentioned, that it's important that we share the reports so that others can also benefit from them. And one more truth about eazyBI is that simple things are easy, and there are also complex things possible. So today my presentation will be more focusing on the simple things easy part, but just know that what I will show is definitely not everything that eazyBI can do, and there are much more and bigger. You can dig deeper and get much more things done with eazyBI. So this is kind of a teaser how to easy start with eazyBI. So here it comes, and today I will show you 3 ways how you can create reports in a simple way. So first one is learning from the samples. So it's all the old truth about not reinventing the wheel if someone already did something. So just go and use it for your benefit. So let's look how it looks. So first thing is that whenever you have your data imported in eazyBI, you open the Analyze tab, like it's done upstairs there, and you will have those sample folders, so sample report folders, which means that you have to just open them, and you will see a list of available reports. You open the report. You open the report, and it's there. So it's with your data, and you can simply save it and have it, and you can further adjust it actually using filters and other things, and really make it yours. Another way how to learn from the samples is go to our demo account and look for the sample for the report examples. And it looks approximately like this. When you have like more than 10 dashboards like this available with, I think in total, more than 100 reports from which ones you can choose. And again, you can simply copy the report definition, import it in your account, and then the report is yours. Just save it. And this is a easy way how to do it. And now, just to prove that it really works, like I'm saying, we better look at the short video. I hope it will play. Yes, it plays now. So you can see that I'm going to my account. I'm opening the Analyze tab, and I'm just looking at those 3 sample folders that I showed you before. And I'm picking one report, opening it, and voila, it is with my data. And I can further adjust it. I can remove some empty columns if I don't like. I can choose different issue types, save them. And yes, so this is the report. I only need to save it so that it doesn't disappear. And I will have it in my account forever if I don't delete it. So this was the first thing about those sample reports that are already available in the account. So now we will go to the documentation. We will go to our demo accounts, and we will pick one account here. And yes, so this is how it looks. It consists of many dashboards. I'm just taking one. I'm scrolling just to show how many reports are there. And yes, really, I was not lying. There are a lot of reports in our other chart as well, as an example here. And I will just pick one random report, for example, and I will show you where to find those 3 small dots up, export the definition, and copy. And now I will be going to my account, the one that we had before, to the Analyze tab, not the Home, Analyze, and not to the new report, but import reports. And I will paste the definition in there, and import is successful. And in the new folder that just appeared there, I have this report with my data. So this is the way how you can basically take all the sample reports, if you wish, from our demo account and save them into your account and use it and adjust further, because yeah, the reports are interactive, and you can do afterwards with them different things. So this is kind of a starting point. I'm saving it because it's very important, because if you don't save, the report might be gone. Yeah, so, yeah, and just to show that it is in the newly created folder, the original report and my adjusted report. So this was the short kind of video to demonstrate this first point that I was talking about, how to do the reports from the sample reports. Another way how you can start creating reports is doing it with our AI assistant. So in eazyBI, we have built in 3 types of AI assistants. They are available on cloud and on data center, and they are for free, so there is no extra charge for using AI assistants in eazyBI. And yes, so how it looks like that. When you go into your account and start creating new report, you will see just those small stars up in the right corner, and the dialog box is kind of opening, and you can start chatting with our AI assistant like you do with ChatGPT or another AI assistant. You write a prompt, and then our assistant is creating the report. So let's see how this magic works in reality. So yes, exactly. I'm opening new report. I'm looking for the 3 stars, and I'm entering the prompt. Today I want to create issues resolved and work logs by months for Project Alpha. So the report was loaded. So now I opened it, and the report is there, but you know, it's not good enough, or it's not complete. So I will ask my assistant again to add some filters for issue types, bugs and stories, and priorities. And again, the assistant is thinking. It takes a bit more time like this. So so again, the report is there, and we can check that the filters were applied correctly. And yes, the report we can still continue talking and adding some linear trends, or showing them. Ask the AI assistant to show it as a chart, not like just a table. and yes, the assistant is doing it. And as you see, you can still click and you can change the report. You can use all the functionalities after the AI assistant created the report. So to adjust it further, at the end of the day, you have to save it to be able to use it and look at it afterwards. So yeah, so that was the second point. And the third point is actually going back to the very, very start, how the eazyBI started. So we most probably didn't have that many sample reports. We didn't have AI assistants, but we always have had the drag and drop report building, let's say, interface, with which one you can simply take those cubes and move them around and create your reports by your hand. And yes, so the interface is dynamic, and let's see how that works. So yeah, so whenever you want to create a report, you always go to new report. Then whenever you drag something to the rows, there is a first report already created. So now we are just adding it the time to the filters. We are picking how we want to see this data on the time dimension. So we chose by months. Now we are choosing the measures, because the measures are pre-built, so built in. A lot of measures are built in, and you just need to choose which ones you want. So we have here hours spent and issues resolved. And we are just removing some empty spaces here. We added a calculation that is also built in, cumulative hours spent. And now we have turned to the chart type. We can adjust the colors. Of course, we don't have issues resolved in red. It should be green because it's good. And then just to make it the chart look much better, we will put the data on a separate axis. So the hours are on separate axis. And yes, here we will add some linear trend. Again, we are doing it by clicks and we don't need to calculate anything. And we can add data labels for all. We can pick and add the data label for just for one measure, if it's something that we want to reinforce. And then we will remove those empty columns because it doesn't simply look nice on the report. We can add more filters to the report by just dragging the dimensions and yes, making the relevant, in this example, changing the project, changing the issue types, also choosing higher and highest priorities, and yes, the report is here. The next thing is to use some conditional formatting. So why not? So in this example, we are setting the range up to 10 to be colored in the different color, and yes, so this is it. I think it was pretty fast. How we managed to make this report more relevant in this case. Again, we are saving the report, not to lose it, and yes, and it's there. So tell me, does it look simple and easy or not? It does? I hope that you learned something new today. For those who are using eazyBI, did you? Or you knew all those things? Or there was some new idea to bring home, or not? Maybe not. Okay, so let's move on. But I have one more thing to tell. So I hope maybe that one will be the new thing that I can have you kind of give you home when you go home with you. So the new thing is, did you know about eazyBI Learning Center? Who knew? Just raise a hand. You knew, of course you do. Okay, so that's a new thing then today. So just a couple of months ago, we actually introduced eazyBI Learning Center. It's available for everyone. Again, it's available on cloud and on the data center. Yeah, you can find it on cloud under this help menu. There is you can see it on the corner. Yes, Learning Center is there. It consists of different courses. So it's about the basics of how to build a report, different chart types, mixed charts, and also the last one is I think that's very kind of very well accepted by many users, eazyBI users. It's about MDX. So that this first course, it's really like an introduction to MDX and to understand these basics, how to start thinking about writing them. So, and I have to tease you that more MDX courses will be added here. A bit later, but we are working on that. So inside this every course, you have quite a few lessons available. You can go one by one to go through. I think if you are using eazyBI, it will not, each lesson will not take too much time for you, but it's very, very important to simply set the basics and then move on and to the more complex things. And as I said, these lessons are interactive, so we will give you some theory about what we want to do and why we want to do that, and afterwards we will guide you through with this kind of boxes and help you click to the right things in order to get more used with eazyBI interface and how the reports are created. So, was it new? Is it exciting? I see a bit more smiles. It makes me happy. And the last but not least thing, for those who know eazyBI, every year we have our eazyBI Community Days event. This year it's happening in Riga. It's usually happening in Riga with a couple of exceptions, usually somewhere in May. And we invite anyone to join if you still want. It's in a couple of weeks in Riga, so everyone is invited. I will share this information after this event. I hope that everyone, to everyone, with some nice discount code, so you can still grab a ticket if you want to come to Riga. So it's all about eazyBI. It's our experts talking, and our customers talking about the use cases, how they use eazyBI in their companies. So it's really like about exchanging the ideas, and also you can ask a lot of questions to our team because all the experts are on the ground and ready to help and answer your questions or your doubts about eazyBI. So otherwise, we are still here today, tomorrow at our booth. So come ask any questions, and yes, but I think that we still have some time. So if you have any questions about eazyBI, just the time is now. If not, then as said, we will be there in our booth. So come for a chat, and thanks for listening.